Goddess Cartoon here. It is June 23rd, 2015. Tomorrow is the Big Brother thing that I'm going to explain to you how that's going to work. Hopefully I can make this 15 minutes. If not, there will be a second video coming, and that one will probably explain everything you need to know how I am going to work for how tomorrow is going to work for everyone, because I will be working. Also, there is a website you can go to for all the spills, pictures, and all that I will be giving you guys, which is Surviving Big Brother. So check it out and let me know what you think. And I've already wrote some notes over there from the interviews that I saw. Now, for some reason, to see the interviews on CBS, you have to be signed up or whatever. I couldn't get signed up to see them, which sucks. So, I searched and searched and searched on YouTube. Of course, anything Big Brother related, it gets pulled quickly. But Rachel got to interview them with some guy named Ryan. And let's just know, I spent all day today having to deal with hearing that bitch. It was annoying. You're gonna hear my comments about certain things she did, like the stupid, oh, I'm gonna snap to that one. Like, that's annoying. And her laugh, don't get me started. But anyways, let's get started with this. And down in the comments down below, anybody that I've talked about, I want you guys to comment on what you think. And these are not in any particular order. This is just the order that I chose to watch them in. So, let's get started and I'll read the next thing. All these pictures that you're going to see are from the Jeff thing that was on CBS.com. So, I rather have watched his interview more than Rachel's. But anyways, this girl is Audrey. I wanted to know what type of person she is. All I know about her is that she sounds like a dude and that she's a tranny, but I know nothing else about her, and so I wanted to get to know her in the interviews. But for some reason, Rachel didn't interview her, and I don't know the reason on that. I even mentioned it in the thing, and someone said, oh, I heard that she got pulled from doing media. Okay, why would she get pulled from doing media just because she's a tranny? That doesn't make any sense. So I was like, no, because she was on the Jeff's interview. So that's a bullshit lie. So there will not be anything about her and what I think, which is sad because I really wanted to see if I would like her before she entered the house. So we'll just have to wait and see. I did hear from Julie Chan on the talk that when she gets into the house, she is going to tell everybody that she's a tranny because she doesn't want them to end up finding out or wondering and then getting pissed off that they didn't tell. So we'll get to learn about all that stuff, which is nice, something different. And yes, there is a lesbo in the house, and you will find out who soon. And I think there's a gay guy, but I'm not 100% on that. And there's a short dude. Anyways, let's get on with the interviews that I saw today. James is the first one that I saw, so he's the first one we're gonna do. Let's go to my page where I wrote it all. Here we go. Okay. Okay. Basically, when I do these little note things on Facebook, on the group page, it's just little tidbit notes, so I know what to say in the videos, and then I elaborate more so that you know when you go to that page. Okay, here's what I think more on a video. All I can find for any views, unless you know where I can see more. If you want to know who I like and don't like, Watch the videos coming soon today sometime. Okay, yeah. I was letting people on their website know that. Okay. He said, no showmance. Laugh out loud. Rachel, you're so stupid. They only have a show and a man. Sorry, not paying Dr. Will Kirby for saying the full word. And hold on, let me edit something real quick. And there is no slowmance or no-mance or bromance, but James said he will be slowmancing, whatever that means. Okay, I don't know what slowmance is, but Rachel had this stupidest 4-card thing up saying, and she asked this for everyone. She's like, are you gonna be a slowman, a showing a man, a bromance, or no man? And then some people were making up flirtmans, and I'm like, excuse me, you can't make those up. The only thing that there is in Big Brother is a showing a man, that's the thing, and a bromance, that's it. You can't just be making up manses because you feel like it. So yeah, and then she would show up a picture of the hammock, because that's when her and Brandon fell in love. So she had to ask everyone, what's this mean to you? And a lot of them said, falling off, or relaxing. Then she would ask, what does HOH mean to you? That is an interesting one. I do like that one. And then she holded up these obsessed, oh no, it's oppressed or unimpressed or something like that. And the way she said it was just annoying as fuck. And she said, and then you're supposed to say if you're impressed or unimpressed, blah blah blah. And she would ask about YouTubers and stuff like that. Okay, going on. James says he doesn't want to win too many HOHs, but when he needs to, he wants to win HOH. And oh my god, Rachel's voice is so annoying. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I made little comments about Rachel because her voice was getting on my nerves. But anyways, with James, he was like, I think he's gonna, I don't know what to say about him. I just know that he doesn't want to win too many HOHs, which is a good idea because if you win too many, then you become a threat. Hint, hint, Rachel. And then they want to gut for you and vote you out and all that stuff. And you don't want people voting you out because you win HOH. He loves Derek because they asked who he liked, they asked if he liked Derek. And Caleb. And I'm sorry to say this, bitch, Rachel, but Gijo is not a ship name. One, they're dating in real life. Second of all, you made up Gijo. Gijo is not a thing. Nobody knew who Gijo was. That's Jordan Jeff, by the way. Gijo is not a ship name. Okay. But he doesn't like Jeff and Jordan. And every time she asked about who Gijo was, everyone's like, who's that? I didn't know who that is. And for the people she liked, she would cheat and tell them who they are, and then they're like, oh. And then when she didn't tell them, it's like, oh, you don't like that person? Anyways. I love Jeff. I don't get why he is with Jordan, who is so dumb. They asked him about Rachel and Brandon, and he didn't want to tell her how he really feels, so he didn't answer, and I think that's so funny. So Ryan, the other host, Left Lab, was like, what are you questioning it for? And he's like, well, meeting Rachel now, nice, but on the show, a bully. Meaning that the reason why he didn't want to answer that question because he didn't want to tell the truth that he hated her. And a lot of these people gave fake answers about how they really feel about Rachel and Brendan, and I guarantee on the show they are going to out that out and say, I don't like them. And I think that's funny. And they asked him about Janelle, and he said he didn't like her, but loves Evil Dick. And I think that's funny. Ryan questioned Evil Dick on liking him, not Rachel. He loves Dr. Will, and he loves Survivor. Rachel, you're so stupid. You're not supposed to tell him that someone is a cop on the show. Okay, yeah, this is when she told him that someone, a cop on the show, and how does he feel about it. And yeah, that's up to the person if they want to tell or not. That was dumb on her part. And she only told him, which I think is dumb. So there is 2 interviews with Vanessa. I don't know why there was 2 interviews with Vanessa, but yeah, I don't know why there was 2 interviews with Vanessa and none with Aubrey, but yet, why couldn't they just put the 2 clips together because they were 5 minutes long each? Why couldn't they just put it together? So what if it's a long one? So now we go to her. Do I have enough time? See, I'm probably going to have to talk about 2 people and then make a new clip. Make a new video. Talk about 2 people, make a new video. And I'm sorry I'm going to have to do it this way, but this is how it's going to have to be done. Because there's 14 house guests. So I am going to stop this right where it's at. And give me a second. I didn't have things ready for this. But yeah, thanks for watching. This will be the information / James talk. Now, from the interview, I liked James. Only to the fact that he didn't want to tell Rachel the truth about how he really felt about her and Brandon. And I think that's hilarious. So I will be back with 2 more interviews. It'll probably be Vanessa. It'll be Vanessa. Excuse me. It'll be Vanessa and Austin. So to be continued.